Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, 1923 Season 1 Episode 3 recap, Spencer arrives at the site with Alexandra, and the following day he receives his reports at Tanganyika. They have left a GoDaddy for the hyena, but none have arrived, nor has his guides. So Alexandra and Spencer visit a spit where you can see children's foot imprints that have stayed because of the volcanic ground from centuries prior. They arrive and Alexandra hints that she wants to marry the man. He doesn't hesitate to declare he wants to marry her. After an amusing round-robin of innuendo, Alexandra pointedly says how Spencer didn't ask the question. "Marry me," Spencer says. Alexandra laughs delightfully and says that's a statement. Spencer quips it's a demand. And he probably auditioned by saying that line a couple of hundred times to make the casting agents swoon while driving back. A giant elephant charges at them and rolls their car. Spencer kills the elephant with one shot and they manage to survive. They have to climb a tree to escape from other creatures that are attracted to the dead elephant. Lions and hyenas try to climb the tree and attack Alexandra, but Spencer kills a few of them while defending his fiance. Eventually, a search party finds them. Alexandra mentioned how their romance is looking death in the eye and wanted to know how alive that would make her feel. Now she comments how it just made her feel the horror and never wants to feel that way again. However, Spencer, I was about to get a letter about the horrors happening back in Yellowstone. Jacob and the boys return to their home and meet their brides, including Jacob's wife. The clan then goes to town and sees that people from the east are selling appliances that can be rented. John is concerned that this could make the Duttons work for General Electric instead of themselves. Cara later tells Jacob that she is worried about greed potentially causing problems for them. They grab some rooms at the hotel and make a night of it. The younger Duttons find a speakeasy in the back of a local establishment, and the Duttons are generous with their patronage. There is dancing, smoking, and the drink flowing, all with modern names that are anything but beer or whiskey neat. That's when Jack gets lucky and sneaks away with his fiancée Elizabeth. He walks her to the room, and she promises it will be worth the wait. But as he walks away, she leaves the door just ajar enough for him to come hither. The Duttons head back to their homestead. This includes Jacob, Cara, Jack, Elizabeth, John, Emma, and now Bob. At their side, they are ambushed by Banner Creighton and his evil gang of shepherds. Shockingly, Elizabeth has a bullet on the left side of her abdomen. Jack, trying to tend to his fiancée, is shot in the shoulder. Bob is knocked off his horse by a bullet as they are under siege by a rain of gunfire coming from the trees. The buggy runs off with a wounded Elizabeth inside and Jack goes after her. Jacob, Cara, John, and Emma have lost their cover and head for a downed tree. Jack jumps in. The buggy stops the horse and carries Elizabeth behind a giant rock for shelter. That's when the shepherds make their move and charge out from the forest cover, while Jacob, Cara, and John defend themselves, picking off a dozen of their attacks. Zane hears shots in the distance. He swears at himself for not accompanying Jacob on his ride home as he heads down the mountain with cowboys at his side. Banner pulls up in a car behind Jacob and his family. What does Banner have in his hands? A Thompson submachine gun, or Tommy gun for short. Before Banner sends off a couple of dozen bullets in the Duttons' direction, Jacob tells Cara to run, where character was killed off in 1923. Season 1, Episode 3, in a 1923 episode, John Dutton Asara is killed with a bullet hole in his left eye, and Jacob Dutton is shot and bleeding out on the ground. Cara sees a shepherd limping off into the woods, which is revealed to be connected to the attack on the Duttons. Cara is upset because her husband has been shot and is dying. Cara brings Jacob and Elizabeth, who are injured, into their home and begins to treat their injuries. Jacob tells Cara to get Spencer home, because thieves and liars will come for their home. Meanwhile, Emma sits with John and Bob, who are dead. The doctor arrives and tends to Jacob. Cara writes to Spencer telling him that his brother has been killed, his nephew is injured, and Jacob may also be dead by the time he receives the letter. Spencer is told to return home to protect his legacy and fight the war that has descended upon the Duttons. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.